There are hints in early texts, however, using Paul and some of the other texts, that show a trajectory in the divinizing of a human being, beginning with the resurrection, moving backwards to the baptism, to the birth, and ultimately Jesus becomes pre-existent with God. So that's kind of the trajectory. Here's a passage I'll read to you. I have to read it rather than telling you about it, because it is so dramatic when you hear it. It always is to me. I don't know how your translations come out, but this is the best translation. The gospel concerning his Son, who was descended from David according to the flesh, human being, and designated, if you'll permit me, or appointed, Son of God in power according to the Spirit of holiness by his resurrection from the dead. Jesus became the Son of God at his resurrection. Not before. At least that's what this says. Now this is a Hellenistic confession, creed, hymn, poem, however you want to put it that way. It's non-Pauline, but he quotes it for his own purposes. He describes Jesus as born, in his other letters, Jesus as born of a woman born under the law. Sounds very human, right? And he knew the brother of Jesus personally, James. But at some point, he decided not to think of Jesus any longer as a human being. He says in 2 Corinthians 5:16, "From now on, therefore, we regard no one from a human point of view, even though we once regarded Christ from a human point of view, we regard him so no longer." And for Paul, if you read his letters closely, it's not the historical man, as I said early, it's the resurrected Christ who lives, who was resurrected. And he has a different view of the resurrection. I'll talk about that.